Alright, little Jeskai control here. This is Javier Dominguez's exact list from the Pro Tour top 8. Unfortunately, didn't make top 4 because top 4 was all Naru, as we saw. Sedge. It's a deck that's playing the Ring over any sort of like Flame of Anor, Jeskai, Wizard stuff. We're also channeling our inner canister here with the 4 different artworks of Ring, just as the bros intended. But yeah, no Flame of Anor, no Tameo, no Snapcaster Mage. Not messing with any of that wizard stuff, just straight on control. Playing 3 copies of Wrath of the Skies as your energy synergies with Galvanic Discharge to the narrative. 3 copies of Flage as is one of the best finishers, also stabilizers in the game. 4 copies of Force Negation, that when you draw a lot of cards off the ring, easily pitch your Force Negations and your subtleties to all the rest of the blue cards in here. 2 dress downs, so you can go end step dress down, untap Flage in certain matchups where you need to go really fast. You can also just use it as a reactive card if you need to. 1 copy of Spell Snare is like the 5th copy of Counterspell. Spell Snare, probably the best 1 mana counterspell in Modern at the moment. Then we got 2 copies of Lore and Reveal to go with our other 24 lands, along with the Teferis, and then for polarities to round out the 3 drops. 24 lands, anything special in the mana base? We have 1 Survey land, 2 Survey land, 3 Survey lands, and then 1 Monumental Henge instead of Arena of Glory to find your Ring and your Flage in the late game. 1 Minamo to untap the Ring. And the rest of it looks pretty standard here. 1 Mystic Gate to filter your Henge into counterspell mana. Talk about the sideboard a little bit. 2 copies of Celestial Purge, 3 Durandith Magistrate, 1 additional copy of Wrath of the Skies, 3 Consigned Memories, a Mystical Dispute, 1 Commandeer, 1 Supreme Verdict, 1 Invert Polarity, the 4th Flage, and a Soul Guide Lantern. I kind of think that this Commandeer should just be another Invert Polarity, but I guess we'll see how the games play out. I don't know what I'm really going to bring in Commandeer against. Maybe the Eldrazi decks. Mulligan. Alright, we'll keep this. It's not too bad. I want to keep this Teferi. I put back a counterspell here. I put back a counterspell. Yeah, apparently I have a bounty on my head. I'm a grief apologist. Yeah, I am a grief apologist. It's true. This opponent playing blue-black frog. Yeah, I just apologized before I cast grief. Sorry. Take 2 cards from your hand. Alright, thankfully they're not playing frog this turn. Only Force Negation on top. Bowmaster? Am I countering a Bowmaster? I think I kind of have to counter a Bowmaster. Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but I will. Mostly because I have this Force Negation backup. Oh, they also have Force Negation backup. Huh. You're not able to replicate the issue? I don't know, it's just spinning for me. It's just spinning on create. I even tried like re-uploading it too. Refreshing the page, uploading it again. It's just spinning. It's doing a big spin. Yeah, I can save the deck file. What I want to do here is just Flage the Bowmaster. I think it's probably just Flage the Bowmaster. Flage, your bow boy. Counters it. I think this is blue black Yuta that we're playing against. Oh, it might be Lorien revealed that's messed up. See that Lorien revealed didn't translate very well. Larian revealed. Frog. I'm gonna get down to Fairy. Kill Bowmaster Bounce Frog, or do I just plus and kill Frog? I have to do this before they draw another card. Maybe killing Bowmaster Bouncing Frog was better. Yeah, they're enjoying Peak Modern. Attacking me, not the fairy. Gonna bounce the Bowmaster here. They can replay it and kill the Teferi, and that's fine. Oh, subtlety. Maybe they can't. Time to zone back out. Now that's losing. They have an Ode of War here, maybe? Because they cannot flash Bowmasters back in. Dang in draft. Spicy. Oh, spicy. Yep, you may consider. Yeah, they're trying to flash it back in, but they can't. I think I would like to keep my Teferi around here. And they have another bow. So they can ping the Teferi and then attack the Teferi. I have Wrath this guys to clean these up. They put the Bowmaster on top as well. Game's not super easy at the moment. If I can find a red source off the top, then this game becomes significantly easier. It's another Teferi. Yeah, I think I just Wrath for 2. Draw a couple cards. Find red source? Maybe. The other option was drawing into the Bowmaster and then, like, I'd have to hit red source. I don't know if I like that option as much, though. Alright, well, I hit a Lorien, which means I can go Lorien. Problem is, this Bowmaster's coming at instant speed. I might just have to replace the ring here. Narrative. I could draw off a ring and then polarity the Bowmaster. I go to 1 in my upkeep. Yeah, I don't think I hate that. Bring me your finest Bowmaster. Oh, they didn't. This is actually gonna work out great then. Now I get to bounce the ring back to my hand, so I don't die to my ring. Hopefully Flage just takes over from there. This worst case scenario, they rip Murktide. They rip Murktide after ring loop. Yeah, finally, a card that puts coin flips over the top. And maybe not. Has to tune the narrative up. Even if they kill this Flage, I get to get it back again. The mismatch arts on the ring. And the counter spells. Just you wait. I can just polarity whatever they cast here. Yay. Murktide. Murktide, Murktide, Murktide. Mystical Dispute seems good. I don't know if I want another Wrath of the Skies. I think Wrath of the Skies was like just kind of randomly good there, but it's probably not that good on average. Maybe 2 Force Negations can come out because they're mostly just operating on my turn anyways for the spells that matter. Maybe 1 Tune out because of Bowmasters. Could bring in Purge because of Bowmasters also and Frog. I guess it's a pretty decent 2-mana answer here. Yeah, let's take the tunes out because I don't think I really need a Wrath for 1,000,000. And then maybe the Wrath this guy's can come out because Supreme Verdict is a little bit better. I don't hate 3 Flages in the matchup though, or 4 Flages. More Flages, the merrier. Basic Mountain. I'm gonna keep this hand still because we have a Surveil land. Basic Mountain though, toughie. On the bright side, okay, well, that changes everything. I was saying on the bright side, I can still purge like a Frog or something. It's been Forced Negation. I don't think I want 2 of them. Pretty content with just 1. Are there 4 different subtlety arts? There's the normal one, the old border, the full art, and then the full art new one. There are. Time to make everything mismatching. For science. The worst deck ever. Is everything mismatching? I love it. This is great, Bunny. This is it, chat. Oh, just popped up to my main monitor. This is it, chat. 4 of everything different. No 2 cards are the same. Yeah, there's 3 different Flage arts. I had to put more effort into this. Beautiful. They didn't fix the sideboard from the main deck. Okay. See what I can do. Thank you, Jabor. My goat. My hero. My father. Is it Bowman time? Because if not, I'm going to go end step dress down. Untap Flage. Thanks, I hate it. This is game 2. I poor dress down. Never stood a chance. It's Javi's list, but everything's mismatched. Do something, opponent. I'm gonna run out of land drops. Just kidding. A true control wizard never runs out of land drops. Yeah, this is gonna be a long league. I'm gonna go surveil for more land drops. Not a land drop. Don't want it. Also not a land drop. Still don't want it. 8-hour long league. It's fine. It's already game 2. It's speeding by. My opponent's grad 2 to the top, so maybe they'll do something proactive this turn. Wait, they spread 2 to the top and neither of them are land drops? Opponent, you need lands to cast spells. I tried taking this. Mangu has taught me it's always tails. And I think he also said crazy door in Italian. I lost. Mangu, why? Mangu, why? Alright, now they hit land drop, right? Surely? Top one bottom. Land drop tapped. Alright, well, this is where the henge is just way better than the arena. I just get to see her activating henge over and over and over. If I want to take the opportunity to flash in a Bowmaster, that is fine. Kind of just like taking this Manamo. Just guarantee me my land drop. Sign me up. I'm going to accrue incremental advantage. Good luck, opponent. Frog. Roger. I'm gonna cast Discharge as a Hymn to Torok here. Hymn you. Double Raven's Crime you. I can get 3 energy. Tap for Reno. Yeah, I think I just played the Teferi. Guess if I get hit by this frog one time, it's not the end of the world. This is assuming they have like counterspell into Force. Yeah, it's tea time. Either have subtlety or force negation here, almost assuredly. Force pitching spell pierce. I'm gonna get hit by the frog. They're down to 2 cards. I still have 6 cards, and I'm at 16. I don't think this is a bad spot. I want to get one. If they decide to deploy another threat like Murktide, then I have to clean both of them up with Supreme Verdict. I think I start with Urge. That'll let me know if I need a Verdict or not. I think if they fight over this, I'm just gonna Verdict. I put in a hefty amount of resources into that frog. Cool with land on top too. Things are looking good. Unless their last 2 cards are like Murktide Counterspell. No, I'm still fine even if the last 2 cards are Murktide Counterspell. They've been to Spell Pierce. But they do have a Murktide. 8/8 Murky. Hit Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring. Yeah, it's good. That's pretty dang good. Go back up to 16. I go back down to 8. Can Surveil. No, I'm out of Surveil lands. Oh, that was better than having Murktide Counterspell. Murktide Consign. I got replicated. Yeah, punish for only running 3 Surveil lands for real though. Need more Surveil lands. Alright. Bring back Lage. Dome them. And then just chill. Yeah, I think I could sideboard Lutri. I'd allow it. Bowmasters. Well, Masters kills me. They attack with everything. Game 3. Felt unlosable. Well, we lost it. Inside of memory was really good there. I definitely need to sit behind the ring one time. Yeah, maybe I should have like flaged upstairs instead of holding a force negation. But if I have removal for flage, like drown and lock, I'm pretty far behind anyways. That was a way to not die to Bowmaster. Just flage again. Little game though. Removal like drown and lock. Fatal push revolt. I don't even know if they still have fatal pushes in post board. So leave this on top. Yeah, but I have to top deck, right? Like I'm still dead on board with that Murktide. So I'd have to top deck exactly like Ring or something. Which I was gonna draw. So hindsight. Froggy. So just jam to fairy. Try not to lose to force negation. Lose a lot to force negation. From our side, no, I boarded 2 of them out. I guess I could board more out too. Subtlety doesn't seem too bad though. We have Ring next turn, so I should probably prioritize keeping this Teferi alive. Man, base is kind of awkward though. The Preordain. Yeah, the boss been down. We 3-2'd last league. And they're gonna bow Teferi probably. Fairy's like the best card in this matchup, and it's not close. Frog. They might be countering the frog. I need to play Ring plus Tef. I can Bowmaster Tef. That's fine. I can discharge the Bowmaster. I don't know if there's any reason to shock in this discharge. Oh, I guess I can cycle Lorien now. That's gotta be worth something. Thin the deck a little bit. Maybe if they play like double Bowmaster, then that's a reason to like discharge, untap, discharge. Frog. Bowmaster. Frog. Not playing out the Bowmaster is interesting. I'm gonna discard 2 to save this frog. Spins drawn and lock, consign to memory, so last card in hand's Bowmaster. I got some lines here. I think I bounced this one. Alright, let's discharge this. Bounce this. Play a new Teferi. Pick up my ring. Shock in the Hollowed Fountain. Leave up Dress Down for the Bowmaster. And then just like kill both of the threats. It's gonna be a really long league, chat. It will be a good one. But it's also gonna be a long one. I thought they had Bowmaster in hand. I guess they didn't top with the subtlety after all. Really long 5-0. 3-3 Murktide. Ever seen a Murktide die to a Flaze, chat? Red, red, white, white. Flaze your Frog, Flaze your Murktide. I guess they can activate Frog, right? Yeah, they need to activate Frog here. They didn't activate Frog? They could have exiled Consign and Drown and grow the Murktide to a 5-5. Alright, well, time to die. I think they made a mistake by not growing that to a 5. Not that it matters, because I have Galp Discharge in my hand anyways. It's like a really long match. I can keep this in. Halfling. Sure. Could be an anti-ring card. Maybe one against Necro. Probably not too bad against Necro. My opponent's either on Yogg or Nadu. There would have been another land here. If I were a betting man, I'm going to say probably Nadu. And they're on Nadu Yogg. Maybe. Yogdu. Let's actually just Yogg. It's fine. Yeah, I've been playing as a surprisingly low amount of Nadu also. Like, I think I've been streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Not a single Nadu deck since post-Pro Tour. Got crushed by Nadu 2x. Thought I missed Solitude? Not really. Kinda hate Solitude. Mystigate being good? No, that can't be right. Maybe I should have just forced that. Pitching something. So I guess I'll have Counterspell up here. I think the two cards I'm most concerned about are Birthing Ritual and Nightmare. I haven't want to get an island here. I think I want to get Plains in case I draw Flage. Lorien revealed. Pitch fodder. Ouch. Flage is a very messed up card. Another Birthing Ritual. This time on an empty board. Hi, Flage. Could also Wrath of the Skies and kill that Birthing Ritual. Well, I'm not sure I need to do that. You know, maybe I should have tapped this Mystic Gate. I think I should have tapped this Mystic Gate. Not that I think it matters too much at this point. Board for 1. Yes. Young Wolf. Goodbye, Jung Wolf. I go to 7. I don't feel like I have enough cards in my hand. Much better. Hmm. Alright, so I'm gonna go to discard. Let's discard Ring, Wrath, land, Toon, this thingy, this thingy. Okay. Oh yeah, super mismatched. Nightmare notably not that good without any creatures in play. Like the third mismatching counterspell incoming. It's for the extra tilt value. Displeased face. I activated Henge 4 times in my last match, or 3 times. 4 times? I can appreciate that my opponent's still playing this game. Hit 2 for Wrath to establish dominance. Yeah, you're right. True. I think I need another Supreme Verdict, another Wrath. I don't cast spells anywhere from other hands. Nah. Purge is probably fine, though. Extra Flage and a Soul Guide Lantern. Force Negation is interesting because, well, the Birthing Ritual and the Nightmare are both spells. And so is Court of Calling, so I actually think Force Negation might be pretty playable post-board. Subtlety's good too. All this is kind of just good. There are Bowmaster decks, so I could go down tunes. Maybe I trim a Subtlety. 66. I don't need Polarity. I don't want to go down on Lorien Revealed. So greedy though. I don't know what else to cut here. Everything's just kind of good. 61, 61. Lantern's not bad for Nightmare. Might be too low impact. 61's fine. Surely. Turn 1 Halfling. Probably just kill it now. Bolt the bird. The other line here was like, use that for energy and then just turn 2 Wrath Disguise for 3. Which, I mean, it's not a terrible line either. And bolt the bird if the bird is 4 toughness, baby. Love me a good Nadu. What I would say if I did love Nadu. Actual factual melee theme. I'm sorry, brawl theme, not melee theme. This is fine. I thought this guy just kind of decimates this Yogg deck, huh? Get even greedier. Nah, I think I just fired off now. I think I'm like way too far ahead if I just fired off now. Yeah. Bunny playing not Grixis? That can't be right. You just keep getting 30 for 1. It's tough not to get 30 for 1. Grab a Thundering Falls here. I haven't played against Nadu in days. Like 3 days. Dang, they've been endurance. They were gonna keep it endurance. The new summoning sickness animation's growing on me. I hated it at first, but I think I'm coming around on it. I did not Unbreakable. Nah, it's not foil, it's summoning sick. Brawl's just stuck on repeat. I think I should have stayed in the picture and not in the text though, because it makes it kind of hard to see like that this is a 3/3. It's white text on white line. The halfling on the bottom. You may not play anything. You get nothing. Sorry. You do not get to play the game. I will play the game. You will not. I can keep this in. Surveil land plus cantrip, huh? I'm on the play. Frick. Why do I want to keep surveil land plus cantrip? Um, I would just say like watch a lot, Z. See if you can make decisions that are like the same as other streamers. Like Nassif is a wonderful control player. If you ever catch like a Nassif playing control stream, see what decisions he makes and why he makes them, and then just like try to understand. I am a very conservative control player. I typically don't like to tap out for anything ever. I just like hitting my land drops and playing the draw go game. So sometimes like different control players will have different strategies and different play styles. Like some of them are very aggressive control players where they'll just like tap out even though their opponent has like mana up. There are a lot of different ways of playing control, which is why it's a cool deck. I'm gonna take a random draw here. Gotta love the Drago mirror. Wait, Scalding Tarn Undercity Sewers? What's going on? Four color? I kind of want to just stick this to fairy now. Gorios? Grixis? I'm confused. I'll lose my mind if my opponent plays a Brea. Conservative control player, he says, before tapping out for the One Ring. Yeah, in response, tap land. Chachache. Holy schmoly. My Flage. Wait, Valky becoming a Flage is actually super sick. I don't know, they felt like bolting the Tef though. If they want to transform Valky into Flage. RIP to a real one. GG. Next. This Teferi's the eternal surviving Teferi. Imagine you're just like a super powerful planeswalker and you just get struck by lightning twice and you're like, I'm fine. This is fine. Lightning strikes twice on the Teferi. This is fine. I'm okay. Yay. Many Magic the Gathering players have been asking the question, why did my opponent fetch a tap land in response to me fetching? And for that, I have no answers. I don't think I want this verdict. I think Wrath Disguise is going to be good, though. Subtlety, Forces, maxed out. Seems fine. Maybe I go down a Discharge. I go down this Flage also, actually. 3 seems like enough. People are afraid of Stifles. Maybe they thought I was gonna Tidebinder their fetch land. Really get them. Basic Plains, Basic Mountain. Snapkeep. Zoomers have never been Shadow Doubted. Oh, I've been Shadow Doubted, trust me. Wait, is my opponent gonna Shadow Doubt me? Should I fetch in response? Should I get a tap land in response? They look like they want to cast something. You got it. You got my Arid Mesas. My land! My Tron's offline now. This is a great example of just because you have a card in hand that you can use doesn't mean you should. Why use many cards when few cards gets the trick done? Did you just surveil and then cycle Lorien? Wait, they surveilled, they kept it on top, and they cycled Lorien. I want to do that the other way around. So if you cycle the Lorien, then you get to surveil and actually draw the card on top. Boom. One narrative, please. They don't want the card in the yard, but they want to draw it either. Maybe. Is there one copy of Thassa's Oracle? Rich Mage's Charm. Chad. Toon 9 narrative. I'm kind of scared of Bowmaster, but I'm not convinced that our opponent's playing Bowmaster. Yeah, but I'm watching the VOD later. It'll be a good learning experience at least. Archmage's Charm spotted. They're playing like Jace Valky stuff. Just so I don't go to discard here, I think I'm just gonna cast a fairy. I'd like to not go to discard. Snap Archmage's Charm. Is this a Logic Knot? Are they paying for Logic Knot right now? God, I hope so. Delving for Logic Knot. Tidebinder. Yes. I guess it's Grixis Wizards. That explains why they fetched when I fetched. Because they were scared of Tidebinder because they are playing Tidebinder. Oligan's Command? This is insane. Yeah, they're playing the wrong K command for 2024. Valky. I guess whatever, I let this happen. Where's Corey Burkhart? He was in here earlier. Takes my subtlety. Internet doc with a VIP. I'm gonna plot Valky. The song is crunchy. Little crunch. Little crunch to go with your song. Then ring and then drop force negation. And then force. Nah, it's got Monumental Henge over Arena of Glory. Lord. Did you ever realize that you misspelled it? That's funny. Little Glort as a treat. No hang, only Glort. Hang do nothing. Glort supreme. Why hang when Glort? Song is hurting my brain. We're just gonna sit in silence for the last minute. Coligan's command. Song's massaging my brain, but not in a good way. So I could go Flage. Last card had Snapcaster, right? Flage, escape Flage, kill Jachache. Wow, I don't say a single freaking card correctly on the stream. This content's just unwatchable. Flage the Jachache. Nah, I killed the Valky already. I forced it. The Amalia Bruise. The only one I've seen is yours, so can't say that there will be any coming. Finally, the good counterspell art. Weird, eh? Yeah, I have 4 different arts. There's this one, and then there's... Nope, that's it. That's the only one we've seen so far. Top deck Glort. Okay, why do we upkeep this? They're like, yeah, you might have counterspell, but that's alright. I feel like they should have played that main phase. Spell Snare. Little Spell Snare. I'm just gonna hold up the Spell Snare and not cycle this. So if I go to cycle it and they Bowmaster me, I'm kind of sad. This is the worst One Ring art. Luckily, we have 4 different One Rings. Played around it. Play Sultai and Bowmaster. Oh my god, it's Nadu. I'm gonna be sick. Buried alive. Holy shit. Narcomoeba 2 prized amalgams. Holy shit. I'm gonna die. Is this Rhinos at home? That is actually super based. What the fuck? This is genius. Alright, this is based as hell. I ain't even mad. I hope they kill me. How does anyone ever beat this? Think they have blue flare chat? Nah, they don't have blue flare. They didn't actually have blue flare. Oof. I don't feel great about our spot, that's for sure. Even if I get the verdict, this Grist is gonna kill me. Spins another Buried Alive. 2 planes. Witherbloom command? What? They're cooking. I've never seen somebody cook harder than my opponent right now. I don't know about 2 planes. 2 planes seems a little tough. Yo, Mug! Thanks for the 10 bomb. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mug. They're lost in the sauce. 10 feet deep in the sauce. Good Bowmaster. Do I die to Bowmaster? Take 3. I put 5 creatures in their yard. Yeah, I'll die to Bowmaster. Whatever. Bowmaster me. I didn't get Bowmastered, but I also didn't get anything good. Ringen Lupin. That's the German name for ring loops. Mein God. That's Ringen Lupin. Guys, Ringen Lupin. Honestly, I don't think I have to let them win. I think they're just gonna win. This Grist is insane. You just draw a Galvanic Discharge. Holy schmoly. Bloodghast, Why to the Reliquary, Haywire Might. Value Buried Alive. Birds of Paradise? Alright, this is too far. This is where I draw the line. All of this, whatever. This, no. No shot. No way you're gonna show me a Birds of Paradise. Ain't no way I'm gonna draw a freaking non-land. You and each opponent? 5? Just let them win. They're gonna destroy me. I don't need to let them win. I need this. I need this so badly. That's like, let them win, let them win. They're gonna win. They have the high ground, chat. Oh, and build 2. Scheisse. And they cast a Bloodghast. A Flage. Oh, it's a Flage. These Bloodghasts aren't gonna have haste either. Okay. OMG, it's Lightning Helix. I received a level 2 hype train emote. Choo choo. Roger. Thoughtseize. Ever will I'm casting Lorien? Probably not. Who's the graveyard deck now? Escapes Flage. Alright, well, you get a counterspell. Double Un Bloodghast. And these prized amalgams come back. Half this guy's isn't going to help me because they have the Polluted Delta to bring the Bloodghast back anyways. I need another ring or Teferi. Teferi. Oh no. What happened? What went wrong? Why did I draw so many lands? What went wrong? Jesus. Kill this. Try not to die. Die a lot. Let's say they minus and kill the Flage. I'm at 12. They sacked the insect. They're cracking the polluted delta. Hmm. Am I dead? Yes. This is like cycle the dress down, hit a removal spell here. Otherwise, I'm just dead in my ring. Maybe they sack a Bloodghast. Okay, they did sack a Bloodghast, which means they probably drew land for turn. If that's the case, they didn't draw land for turn. Because it doesn't have haste anyways. 8, 9. I'm dead. They did draw land. Do I have a single life gain spell that's not sorcery speed? I don't think so. I don't know my lands. Alright, well, their deck's insane and unbeatable and busted, so I'm not sure what we do about this chat. That's the spirit. Just be better. I like I verdict their deck and then just bring everything back anyways. Yeah, go down a subtlety. Teferi seems poor. So maybe I don't want Teferi. Go down some tunes. Actually, tune seems worse. Maybe invert polarity's bad too, and I actually just want these Teferis because they have Bowmaster. Teferi's like pretty fine against them flashing in Bowmaster. I don't know. It's doomed. I need this one Soul Guide Lantern. It's time to play Lorcana PK. Then you'll know the meaning of every deck's a control deck. Actually, I don't know if that's changed about Lorcana. Because all the rats don't trigger Nadu, and Solitude does trigger Nadu. Therefore, Wrath is better than Solitude. At least that's the theory. Good for DC. Time to grind. Drum. Drum. Springleaf drum. Drum? Drum. Drum? Drum. Yeah, probably. Drum? What are the Valkyrie? More importantly, drum? Yeah, I've never seen our bonus deck before. It's like a fairy buried alive deck. And I kind of want to steal their buried alive and then bin 3 Flages. That sounds sweet. Gimme. Tails. I won. My buried alive. Flage. I've got to get more flages. Well, I didn't come here not to flage. Should have been 2 flages. This is how you get the turn 4 flage. Before they surgical. God, that'd be so bad for me. Cast an opponent. Is it big and scary? Yeah, it is. Is it Narcomoeba? Double prized amalgam again? Narcomoeba, double prized amalgam. This is just rhinos. My opponent's just playing rhinos. They figured it out. They've actually solved the meta. How big is this thing? A 5/5? It's now a 3/3. They're not dead if I kill this with discharge, so just kill it with the flage trigger. Can't believe invert polarity stealing buried alive won me this game. One bloody gassed. You know what? Don't look at my deck. My deck is sacred. Nobody gets to see it. I have lethal anyways. I don't know if you want a double block opponent. Alright, maybe invert polarity is secretly cracked in this matchup just because I can take their buried alive. Mayhaps secretly busted him. I'll trim 1 Galv. Maybe Commandeer is good for the same reason. Do a little guaranteed steal of the buried alive. I like the Flame of Anor builds, however, statistically speaking, the ring builds are much better. Both in win percentage and just the One Ring's powerful card. I like the Flame of Anor builds because I think Flame's an awesome card. If I had to take a Jeskai deck to a tournament, I would be playing Ring. Unfortunately. Marty's good. It's a paradise. Yeah, that Mardu energy list that Ken brought to the Pro Tour is very, very good. I 5-0'd with it 2 days ago or yesterday. I think it was on Monday. Yeah, Bird not bolted. Me getting buried alive and killed. If I dress down. Rogue. Alright, I need exactly Celestial Purge on top. 1 copy of Celestial Purge, please. Not good enough. I think we might be in trouble. Scamming energy. I think energy's probably better. Energy's real good. Asking a prize amalgam. Love to see it. think I'm gonna Flage the Frog and make him discard too. Do a little Mind Rot here. Discard Swamp, discards Nightmare. It's probably pretty good to get rid of the Nightmare. I'm taking 6, maybe 7 this turn. That's easy Wrath of the Skies off the top. One time, please. There's one card on top. Oh boy. That was Nile Spellbomb. Bye, Flage. I'll remember you. My Flage. I really hope they didn't draw specifically Bowmaster here. I'd be very sad if they drew specifically Bowmaster. We're live. I don't know if we're live for long though. Query. Another hit Lord of the Rings card, the One Ring. Go Subtlety up now. Yeah, their deck's pretty tight. A chat needs your deck, opponent. Hope you understand. Ah, they have a Saga in their deck. Okay. The Nightmare. Sacrificing Prized Amalgam to return Birds of Paradise. And then the Prized Amalgam comes back as well. Guess. Okay, it's Wrath, this guy's are bust, Chad. I don't want to bust. Oh, I drew it. Yay, me. I guess I might as well just tap out. Yay, me. I shouldn't have won this game. I should have lost this horribly. I could discard a Flage. A Flage. Yay, me. I guess. But why did the Reliquary on the bottom? No, I wasn't gonna escape it. One hold up Counterspell or Subtlety. Probably Subtlety more than anything else. Because I know that their last card in hand is a Nightmare. So. Subtlety and then play Flage, escape Flage next turn, and that's game. Yeah, I said GG's. Oh, GG's. Now we're on the draw. Disaster. Keep this though. And looks good. The Flooded Strand Mirror. Yes, I'm gonna delete the entire production database. Toughy. But it adds like a little bit of mystique and wonder. Because it's like pre-internet times where people just had to brew their own decks. Maybe they're just hungry. Final boss mirror match. I need a land. I don't know, the bot's down, so I can't see if they're 4-0. I don't know, Venok. Not sure. Time is it in Japan? Oh, it is We Shop Wednesday. Hell yeah. Oh, they're playing the flame build. Let's go. Little Tamio, little flame. Little tomato flame sandwich. Need more land drops. Rum of land drop, please. Oh, they've been flage. Beating. That match one was a long match, chat. It's not gonna get any shorter. Snap consider. Card on top. 35.6% chance that I draw a land, so good luck. Thanks, Bunny. I'm gonna need it. Problem is if I subtlety this, then they just bring back the flage and kill my subtlety. I guess I can Teferi bounce then. I don't know. If my opponent wants to go to discard, that's fine too. Yay, lands. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever countering their flames, really. Yeah, they just love discarding cards. I guess they love discarding Wrath of the Skies in particular. They discarded 2 cards to hand size, and they drew 2 from flames. So they're kind of getting nowhere, huh? I'm trying to snap flame here. So if I subtlety this, Flage gets to come down. Yeah, this might be okay to subtlety. I might just recast it. That opens the door for the fairy to come down. Another flame. Yep. Getting a little cooked by these flames. Gotta represent counterspell, I think. I wonder if they have force negation. So I could discharge the Snapcaster, untap, and try to stick to Fairy with force negation backup. Then bounce Flage. And then they recast Flage. If I can go to Fairy into Supreme Verdict, I feel so much better about this turn. I can also go Flage. They kill the Flage. Yeah, I do think I Galv the Snappy. Just gonna kind of assume them to miss land drops. So now do I Flage the Flage? Or do I Teferi balance it with force negation backup and invert polarity? To Flage the Flage, or to not Flage the Flage? I think I go Teferi. 'Cause, 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 I think it's Flage. Flage the Flage. Yeah, I think it's Teferi. I don't know. It's kind of close either way. I'm scared of them having a subtlety though. So if they have a subtlety, I'm in trouble. Force pitching spell snare. Set polarity, so that way I can have force backup, force supreme verdict, force pitching supreme verdict. Another Tef. Yep. Goodbye, Tef. Oh 07. You'll be remembered, buddy. Mm-hmm. They have another force negation. No. Alright, might be able to pull ahead now. Especially if their plays just bring back Flage. Arena Flage? Yeah, I'm not beating Arena Flage. I got a Flage and then bring back Flage and then kill my Teferi. I could just deal 6 to me. No, they're killing Teferi. Yeah, I can Flage escape Flage next turn. Kill their Flage that killed my Teferi. Flage the Flage that flaged and flaged my Teferi. So now they have Snapcaster in hand. White, white, red, red. Can't stop, won't stop, Flasion. I get 14. It's like arm wrestling, but with Elder Titans. Owns thine narrative. Rats my Flage. Passes. I think I'm just gonna chill. I know they have Snapcaster in hand. And I want to save this Flage in my hand for double Flaging again. I think this is a cool card. 4 cards to 4 cards. I'm out of surveillance. I think I am out of surveillance. Snapcaster Flame. Yeah, I would love to draw the One Ring. That'd be nice. Good news here is that if they also decide to get back the Flage, then the Supreme Verdict's gonna be really good. We'll be back at 4 cards after this. The bestest verdict? Flage and Flage in the graveyard. No, Flage, smile. Red, red. I think it's just the Steam events here. Red, white, white. I like that you can just click cards at random. Don't have Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, we had to bin one for a land drop pretty early on. Tunes. Tunes. Yay, Flage stuck. We should play this land out. No, Flage. Prismatic ending time. Prismatic ending's actually pretty good right now. I feel a lot better if I had like a counterspell or something. Not dying's pretty cool. Cameo and Flage. Doomed. Doomed. Over. Can't win. I'm going to 1. Post fetch. Alright. I need something really good off the top. And now we're gonna get the ring. I said I don't have to fetch right now. Well, I mean, that does something. This is fine. Red, red, white, white. This is insane. Alright. No blocks. I'm good. Lorian. Definitely don't feel like I want to kill this snap. Yeah, I do though. Now that I have another answer for Flage. Oh, I should have kept up Manamo. True, actually. But I'm not blocking anyways. But yeah, I should have. True. I also don't want to die to Flage, so maybe I'm just gonna discharge the Snapcaster. Okay, they're hesitating with the attack. I think I am gonna kill this thing. They should be like out of flames pretty soon. Yeah, this is really good. This is like a game for the ages right now. 3 damage? 4 damage? Press down. The music stopped. Needed a moment of silence. Counter spell. Yep. They're gonna Flage, kill Flage. And I get to kill their Flage probably. I'm gonna take a draw step first. In case I find counterspell here. And their last card's counterspell. Six. Okay. Bring back Flage. Yeah, this is game one. This is the most exhausting game one of my life. There's been one ring, and we haven't seen another one since. Flame, draw two. Cameo. Yeah, I don't know why the music decided to stop. Go back up to 17. Play land pass. So I can Vigilance the Flage with Manamo. Snappy. Flame. I have no more surveillance. No, I want to thin the deck. There's somewhere in there, I think. 5 damage, draw 2. Can they not kill it? They couldn't kill it? Kick. What a game. Okay, well, awesome game 3. That was game 1. Hopefully the music comes back on now. No, music died. Oh, music came back. Let's go. And it's DuckTales. Even better. What commandeer? I don't think I want commandeer. One ring, many artwork. I think I bored out chat. Maybe I don't even want to mess with this Drannith Magistrate. It dies to so much. Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with it. It's kind of cute against Snapcaster, and it's kind of cute against Flage, but I don't know. Probably not good enough. 61. That one Wrath could come in clutch, though. And the one extra card might come in clutch, because my opponent will deck before me. Genius. Sabodashi. Classic. Good day to be Mystic Gate. Oh, good news, my opponent also mulliganed. They're also on 61? Ah, Isa. They've outclassed me in every way, shape, and form. I lose. Why didn't I keep the discharge? Chow should let me keep the discharge? Why did I keep 2 Flage? Who let bro ship the discharge? Which one are you in chat? My one neuron activated when I saw two flashes, alright? Can you blame me? I was like, they're not gonna have an early threat. I totally forgot to play Tamio. This is game 2. It's fine. If we just stall long enough, they'll time out. Yeah, Flash is like 500x the tickets. At least. Don't you flip this Tamio. I think they're flipping the Tamio. They're flipping me the bird and flipping themselves the Tamio. Now is the part where they deck themselves. It's 21,000 times the amount of tickets. Yeah, that makes sense. Because discharge is probably like, what, half a penny? A tenth of a penny, maybe. Samuel, you must die like insect. Thinking about countering this, they're like, Oh, they have subtlety? Ah, polarity. Get soloed by Tamio, no doubt. Second Tamio. Let the soloing continue. Yo, Offbeat, thanks for the raid. Oh yeah, this league's definitely still going. Boons Thine Narrative. Cycles Thine Triome. I'll deal with you later. Maybe. Maybe just ult on me and stunt on me. Surely they don't ult the Tamio. Not when I draw so many cards off the One Ring. At least 3. Oh, they gave you a raise for it, Mark? Damn. How does he do it? This Tamio's gonna ult chat. Uh-oh. Here comes the Tamio. Red, red, white, white. Probably taking those deep mans. I'm evoking the subtlety just to flex on them and put one more card in my graveyard so I can try to escape this Flage. But mostly just to flex on them. Here's my subtlety. Put my subtlety into the graveyard. Save me, Flage. Like, seriously. Like, save me, please. No, no. Snapcaster. Second sub. Doing well, Hotashi. Die, insect. I lived. Not today, Tamio. I lived, bitch. Talking directly to Tamio. Flage my flage. And then flage the flage with the flage that escaped by killing the flage. And after they flage the flage that flage the flage, I'm gonna draw with ring. I'm gonna draw like a bajillion cards. Way too flage. How is that not an emote yet? Hold up, let's think. Buy Wrath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get 3 energy. I gotta kill the flage with it though. Thinking. I think I probably just gotta kill this flage. I know I should play Soul Guide Lantern instead. Oh well. I should play Soul Guide Lantern. I guess I have a subtlety, so it doesn't really matter. I should have played Soul Guide Lantern, eating the flage out of here. And that shuts off Snappy and Tamio minus. Oh well, maximum clock damage. Let me finish this match mord. I finished the match mord. That is right, I did it. Yeah, Mardu's nice. Mardu's hot fire. Yay. Dubs. I'd like to dedicate that.
Have you peaked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.